Ready?
Ready.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the latest episode of Snitchin'. It's your host, Kristen.
And Brittany, and get ready for the best part of your day because we are back, bitches.
We are back, baby. It's been a minute. It's been a full week. This is the longest since we started recording last June that we've gone without doing an episode.
Damn you, cartel.
It's worth the wait because Brittany has some stories to share about,
It's been an
yeah.
ordeal. It's been an ordeal.
I mean, I think we have to jump into it.
All right, well, let's do it. So I think, I podcasted last Sunday, a week ago from Mexico, and we knew there was going to be a storm in Boston. So we were expecting to get back probably a day late, but we thought we would have to. So we were on the West Coast, Puerto Vallarta, I think that's how you say it, the West Coast of Mexico. So it was far. So we thought we had a layover in Dallas, and we thought maybe we'd just get stuck there and then like go home or whatever. But Sunday morning, actually, like right before we started podcasting, I didn't say it on the pod yet because I didn't want to tell Chris yet because he would start freaking out. There was like apparently like the Mexican government killed some very high up leader in the Mexican cartel, and they were not happy about it. If anyone has seen the headlines, there was like a lot of cars on fire, a lot of just like disruption, things like that. And they ended up closing the airport. So most of us were supposed to leave. We were there for the wedding. Most of us were supposed to leave Sunday, Monday, and they closed the airport Sunday morning. So pretty much everyone got stuck there a little bit extra time, which was fine. I mean, it was like a little scary, the cartel thing, but honestly, like I feel like people are like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" Like we were like 20 miles from all the activity, number one. Number two, like the cartel, they're not that bad. Like just saying. They like don't kill civilians. They like
Hot
all those
take.
hey, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna say it, but like all
It's just
those
like
like
funny to hear you say it. Cartels, not that bad.
honestly, they're not the worst criminals. Like they don't kill any civilians. Like they what all the cars they light on fire, like they ask the people to get out and then they light it on fire.
Oh,
So like all the violence is directly directed toward like the government and the police officers and stuff like that. Wouldn't want to be them, but like we were fine. If anything, we were like a little bit it was weird because like the workers at the hotel like couldn't get in and leave, and we were like
mm.
there was like a short period on Sunday where we were like this could be going on for a week, like we have no idea. So like the worst part was just like not knowing when we were getting out, but we were also like the that night they like didn't have any restaurants open except for like the one buffet one. We were like, oh, what if they like run out of food and shit? I was like, let's go buy all the snacks in the gift shop. I went and
Yes.
bought sunscreen. I did laundry. Like, I have to beat everyone else. But yeah, but it ended up like cooling off. I think the airport was open on Monday. Yeah, we ended up leaving Tuesday really early, and then we did end up having to stay in Dallas overnight. So I can officially say I've been to Texas.
There we go.
Yeah, not ornament worthy. I usually get an ornament when I go places, but I've been there. And then yeah, we ended up getting home Wednesday at like 5. So I was supposed to get home Monday night at like midnight or something, and ended up being 2 days delayed. So not the end of the world, but the whole week it was just like we just didn't know what was going to happen between the storm and the cartel.
Seriously. That's what I would be. I think that's what I was more nervous about was just when were you going to be able to get out?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I like felt terrible because Chris was home with my two kids, and of course daycare was closed Monday, Tuesday because of the snow. I mean, it sucks trying to work from home with them, like being stuck inside. And then my mom watched on Wednesday. She was with us. So we had like 3 days with the kids, which was tough. And yeah, it was weird. I was like, weirdly, I felt like a lot more anxious than I thought I would, like
Mm.
going home because I was like, oh, I feel like I like all these people are covering for me at work. Like I'm gonna have to make up for all this stuff when I get home. So it was like hard to relax a little bit the last few days. And even me who loves vacation, by the end of it, I was like, I'm sick of getting dressed to go to the dinner. Like I'm sick of this buffet. But I
You were
overall
ready.
I kept a positive attitude. It was definitely one of those moments where it's like you see what type of people are like because like some people were like panicking, and like get me out of
Ooh.
here. Like my brother Brendan was panicking. He wanted to call a private jet. They were 120 grand. We were like absolutely not. Yeah. But yeah, so there were some people that were just very negative about it. And some of us were like, we might as well just enjoy the time we have, not let it ruin our day. At least we're not in a snowstorm. We're in a beautiful place. And like literally, it's not like we were like in the middle of like gunfire. Like we were fine. We were at a hotel.
Yeah.
And also like I kept saying, I was like, not for nothing, but like I feel scared in the US every single day about like shootings. And like I'm like maybe my family like or people just don't take me seriously when I'm like, no, literally every single day. Like I'm like, are my kids gonna end up in a shooting at school, a hockey rink, at a concert, a playground, like anywhere? And my Aunt Lynn actually sent this screenshot after from Instagram, and it was like in the US, there have already been like 26 shootings within 2026, or 26 people have died from shootings, one of those. And the whole cartel thing, zero people died, like zero
That's
civilians.
kind of crazy that no
Yeah.
civilians. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they killed any like authorities.
I don't know. Once you got home, honestly, I didn't really like keep up with what was going on down there. But
Yeah.
it was good to know because so yeah, Chris texted me and was like, and I think I told you that, right? That he was like,
Mhm.
"Have you heard from Brit?" And I was like, "We recorded earlier today, but yeah, like nothing seemed crazy." And then that's when he was like, "No, there's like fires, a lot of violence down there, or not violence, but just like he sent the link. It was all he sent." So we were kind of keeping up, and I was just like, it's good to know that they're 20 miles away because some people were posting on Instagram, TikTok of like them being
Yeah.
in the downtown city and like situations seem dire, but more so because also to your point, like you know, the restaurants were closed. Some of those people that had no food and they could not leave the
Yeah.
hotel.
Right. Like that was scary.
Or that just sucks. I think they
Yeah.
said that some of the hotel workers were coming back with food for them, but I mean, it's probably gas station food, like nothing really great.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
for a second there, I was kind of thinking like, is that what's going on with you guys? But once you said that you were far away and you were fine, I felt a lot better.
Yeah, that was like the worst thing that could happen was like we kind of like started to run out of food or whatnot, or like there wasn't a ton of workers, like, but we were fine. Yeah, Chris, I think, yeah, it was Sunday, like in the afternoon, he texted you, he's like, Brittany's not answering her phone. I was just at the pool bar. I was like, sorry, I was in the pool. Jeez, I can't hit my phone.
That's funny.
But yeah, otherwise, I mean, great trip. I have a new favorite song, Red
Ooh,
Wine Supernova, Chapel Roan. I mean, I know it's
Chapel.
old, but it's a fucking anthem and it's so fun to sing in the car.
I honestly second that. I love that song.
Yeah. But
Have you
yeah, the
listened?
food was great. Everything.
Well, I'm glad you had such a great trip. Obviously, crazy at the end, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. You know what was crazy? I feel like you will appreciate this because I know you like margs. Like, so I think Mexico is like the home of margaritas, right?
Amazing.
Right? Yeah. So, but like, how here we have like a margarita and like a skinny marg?
Yeah.
Their margaritas are only skinny.
Oh, we need that. We
It's
don't need
on
the we
brand.
we just like don't need an option because I'm always going to go for the skinny if it's an option.
It's better. They taste better.
I honestly like don't even know if I could like delineate between the two. If you were to give me a regular marg and then a skinny marg, I don't think I'd be able to tell you which one's which. I just so like might as well always order the skinny,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know?
But yeah, I was like, it's, fits that theme of other countries having cleaner food than us.
Preach,
Um,
sister.
I also thought of Hebe because I remember her first comment about the US was she was like, you guys like aren't environmentally conscious, like, like with trash and stuff like that. Like 100%. Like in Mexico, like they like there was no straws, like no paper plates, like
Oh,
there was all the
interesting.
different like trashes, stuff like that. Like they were just so much more conscious. They didn't like the gift shop didn't have bags, stuff like that.
Yes, yes. No, actually, now that you say that, that's funny because when we were in Florida, we went to a CVS and I remember Non saying like, "Oh, can you just buy the bag and I'll put my stuff in your bag?" And I was like, "Babe, you're gonna get a bag. Everyone gets a bag."
America, everyone
This
gets a
is
bag.
everyone gets a bag. And they were like, "Oh, wow, really?" So yeah, that's a good point. That's interesting though.
Yeah.
What
But
was I
yeah,
just gonna say?
otherwise it was a stressful week. But yeah, it actually worked out because Chris went on a golf trip. He left Thursday, like 6 a.m. So now he's off doing his thing, having his time.
Good.
And I was like, goodbye, goodbye.
But that's pretty interesting about, I mean, I just still can't believe though the timing of you being in Mexico
I
when
know.
drug lord, or maybe not, a cartel lord is killed and the city erupts. Like that's crazy. It's just
I know.
crazy timing. When I
Of course, like also like the whole Mexican, like of course the whole state or like the whole country, like it was right there, you know? Like, it could have been
right
anywhere in Mexico.
there, I know. I
Um,
know. So wild. Oh, I'm just
it
glad you
was
got
annoying
back.
too because like I don't know, I've never thought of Mexico as like really unsafe. Like I know some people think it's like not that safe.
Hmm.
I don't know. I've just been like it's it's close enough. I think we'll be fine. I wasn't that worried. Like Chris and like Kelly, my sister-in-law, were like, "Why are you guys going to Mexico? That's dangerous." Blah blah blah. And now they fucking prove them right, which is annoying. Um,
I mean, I feel like I've never been to like Mexico City. I've only been to like resorts on, in Cancun or whatever. So I feel like I've never felt unsafe there, but I've never been outside of like an all-inclusive property. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I know. I've only been to Cancun, I think, and Puerto Vallarta.
I went to one other place with Toast. I don't remember where though, but one other city. But yeah, I think that might have been it just when we went and then that place.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean it was fun. I love the West Coast. That was my favorite thing about it.
I know.
So
I know
pretty.
you do.
Just just calls to me.
Have you listened to any more of the Hillary Duff album?
A little bit. A little bit.
On repeat.
I feel like it doesn't speak to me as much as it speaks to you. Like I like it, but I'm not like dying to put it on. But I was just reading an article. Apparently her tickets are like crazy expensive. Like she like is playing at arenas that are like, 20,000 people and there are like over 200,000 people in the Ticketmaster queue.
Interesting. You know what? I
So,
can see it. I can see
yeah.
it. I think
Yeah.
like she, people have been waiting for her comeback, and I'm not surprised. I feel like it's going to be all millennial women from ages like 25 to 45, just
Yeah.
raging together.
Yeah.
I would
100%.
say right now, like I definitely was listening to the whole thing just anytime I was in the car. I definitely know my favorites at this point are Tell Me That Won't Happen.
Hmm.
That's such a bop. It's so catchy. I think Weather for Tennis is the one I sing the most. I like catch myself
Yeah, that
just,
one's good.
it's so good. And then You from the Honeymoon.
Yeah, that the honeymoon one, I think that's my favorite.
I love it.
Um, I saw on Instagram that you like this. She was talking. The question must have been about like how her songwriting has been kind of elevated since like her first albums came out,
Yeah.
and like her response back was like, well, at that time, like songwriting like wasn't a legit thing. Like no one really cared about it. Like it was before Taylor Swift. And
Oh,
and then they were like, "Oh, so you think Taylor like elevated?" And she was like, "100%." Like she t changed the game. I was like, oh, "Yep, that's right.
real recognize real.
Yeah, that's
We
right."
love to see, women
Queens
in
supporting
music.
queens.
Exactly. 100%. So, should we, like, I feel like we have so much TV to recap. Should
Yes.
we do it? I'm
Yeah.
itching to talk to you about the Traitors finale.
Oh, I know. I know. Well, I couldn't help myself. I had to text you about one thing before we talk about
Yes.
it.
Yes. Okay, let's start with that because that's what I want to talk about the most.
Yes.
I thought overall it was such a satisfying finale. It was a crazy ending.
Yeah, I know. For a minute I thought like Rob and Eric, like I thought they were gonna lose.
Okay, so when were you thinking that?
Like when Tara and Johnny were like, it's Eric and Rob.
I
And then like when
know.
Maura, like she's seen buddy buddy with Tara too.
Yes.
Like like I know she's like really loyal to Rob or whatever, but I don't know. I was like, oh shit. Like, because she had a good case about Eric.
No, definitely. And I feel like I could see in the actual castle Eric not playing it cool. Like I could
Yeah.
see, I mean, if day one, Kristen clocked that he was nervous and being quiet and whatever, like
Hmm.
I feel like he probably wasn't able to discuss, like just naturally be able to hide his nerves as well as Rob would. So I think it's probably, I could see it being much more obvious in the castle than we were able to see on TV.
Yeah. I mean, even his confessional, he kind of like admitted it too. He was like, this is so against my personality. And like, I'm like, this is so hard for me.
But that's why I think like why it would be so hard for so many people to actually be traitors. Like it would be hard to be constantly lying 24/7 for a month.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I would hate that. I don't think I'd
I
be good at it.
I'd say I want to be good at it so
Yeah.
bad
Yeah.
because this is like Big Brother stuff to a T, but it would be really hard. So, I mean, no shade to Eric. I think he played as well as he could.
Great.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I thought that, I mean, I'm glad that Tara and Johnny like started to figure it out. I'm glad that they had a moment where it seemed like they were on the right track because it feels like all season, all of the faithfuls have just been like a hot mess express. So I was glad that they kind of started to pull out some moves at the end. Dang, though, like Mora, who knew that so much of the season
Seriously.
would hang on Mora?
Yeah. Seriously.
The most unlikely. Like, I think that there was obviously like they wanted it to make it seem like potentially she could flip also. So I do think it was a good argument put up by Johnny and Tara to your point.
Hmm.
And if she was smart, but like I was thinking about it after. I'm like, they have been together 24/7 for 30 days. She has spent so much time with Rob for up until day 29.
Mm.
Like, at this point, it was never going to happen.
Yeah. And like they probably don't show you. Like they show more of her with Tara and Johnny so that you think like that she's gonna flip.
Yeah,
But like was she really with like Rob since like day one?
I think so because they recognized each other right away. They had met once before because of the Love Island connection.
Yeah.
So I think that she kind of felt like she said in the reunion too, she was like, I felt just like the housewives stick with housewives. I had that kind of, connection to Rob because
Yeah.
we were the only Love Islanders,
Yeah.
which I get. And I mean, obviously, Rob is such like a big, strong man. He does so well in the challenges. He would carry her on some of the challenges. Like, I think that she liked feeling kind of protected and whatever with him, like teaming
Yeah.
up with him.
Yeah.
When they were in the helicopter together,
Yeah.
there was a vibe.
Well, did so you watched the reunion?
Yes.
And Andy asked if like they ever like got together, if there was a real flirtation. She said no.
I know. But you know what though? Do you think that she's like at this point she's been made to look a fool by this man
Yeah,
so
true,
much
true.
that she would like
Yeah, true, true.
because he was kind of saying like maybe we flirted a little bit.
Yeah.
Hearts broke around the world though when he said that he is no longer single.
Oh yeah. I want to figure out who he's dating, as I'm sure the internet has figured it out.
The internet's on it. There's a woman called Chloe something. And people think it's her because his sister posted a TikTok right before the show premiered and was like going around to the family members asking, do you think Rob's a traitor or a faithful? And it seemed like she was the only non-family member there. Like everyone,
Mhm.
they'd be like Uncle Tom, Auntie whatever, and then they just like cut to her. So that's why people are thinking that it's her. What's her name?
Oh, so they
Rob.
were dating, I guess, before the season came out. That's good.
Yeah, I think that she said it's been 2 months. So it'd be right around when the season premiered.
Yeah.
Chloe Shen, that's her name.
Oh, what does she look like?
Chloe Chen. So Chloe and Chen.
Oh, there's like a million Chloe Chens. Let me
Then
see.
do Rob
Instagram.
Roush.
Hold on, it's loading. You know that like NBC is like loving that Rob won too. Like, have you seen all those like videos they keep putting out of him?
No.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like one of my Instagrams. I keep getting like trader stuff, and yeah, it's like all these like slow-mo videos of Rob just like posing like with the dagger and stuff. Oh, and oh, it says Chloe Veitch.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh no, yeah, I don't know. Wow, this is hard.
Well, that's just what TikTok is showing me, so it could be wrong.
You're
But
probably right.
I mean,
Honest-
secretly, I was kind of hoping though that him and Maura would get together because they were cute in that helicopter. They totally had a vibe. They're so gorgeous. They are like a
Yeah,
beautiful couple together.
yeah, I know. I feel like when they asked in the reunion, like all the other people were like, "Yeah, you guys should have got together."
Yeah.
I don't
Also,
know though. Like I love him, and when he was like, yeah, I'm single, looking for a girlfriend, I was like, oh, but he wants to like live on a farm.
oh, I know. His lifestyle is not for me.
Like, do you think you could be with a guy who like was very really hot and like you really liked, but that just like wanted a completely different lifestyle than you? Like that would be so hard.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
I just don't know how we would even, because if he wanted to spend all of his free time wrangling snakes and like going on adventures in a swamp, your girl ain't
Yeah,
doing that.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not
What
even
if,
getting
yeah.
I'm not even getting close to that swamp. I'm not touching that swamp. I'm not touching that snake. I just like, what would we spend our time doing?
That's my, yeah. I'm like, living on a farm. Like, what would you do all day?
I mean, work the farm, I guess. I don't know. It's just so far from our reality. I can't even like picture it.
Yeah. I mean, I've always said this, but even more after this whole trip, I cannot live anywhere that's more than 1 hour from an airport.
That's a good
Can't.
rule of thumb. I get it.
Yeah.
I totally get that. That's funny.
Um,
Um, but yeah, no, I also have to say, Mora's outfits, I'm happy that she got the recognition at the reunion that she deserved. That woman is best dressed. I mean,
yeah.
every look, her finale look where she had like
The gloves. I liked the gloves.
the gloves, the black. Well, when she found out that Rob was a traitor, it was like almost like
Yeah.
black latex.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That crushed. I loved that look.
I have a question though. Does she always wear a hat? I think she does.
I don't know. I mean, I wonder because I saw that Lisa Rinna said that like she worked with her stylist to create certain types of outfits for traders. So a lot of jackets, kind of camo, neutral tones, seem like
Hmm.
kind of like androgynous almost style. I feel like maybe Mora's castle style was just a lot of hats.
Oh, maybe.
That's the look
Yeah.
she was going for, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like the hats, like, I could do without, but otherwise, I did like her clothes. I loved too how she was like, yeah, Rob's gonna buy me a Birkin.
I
And he
know.
was like, yeah, yeah.
I will say, I wanted Rob to win so much the whole finale. I was actively rooting for Rob. And yes, to your point about that moment where it seemed like maybe things could turn on him. On the one hand, I thought, wow, what a moment for Mora. If she took down Rob, it would be the move that literally no one saw coming.
Yeah.
The finale would still be so shocking and we would still love it.
Yeah.
But I didn't want that to happen when I was watching. Like at the time, I was like, oh, come on, Rob. Like you're so close. He's put so much work in. The final reveal, though, when he tells Mora, it was hard to watch. She
Yeah.
was
She was
so
shocked.
shocked. It was all over her face. It was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, she was genuine. I see. I kind of felt the opposite. I feel like I've been wanting Rob to win the whole time, but then when I was watching it, I was like, "Oh my God, this is so sad." Like these people, they're blatantly lying to each other, and like,
Yes.
I wouldn't have hated if Tara and Johnny won. Like, I love a best friend duo,
Hmm.
and yeah, I honestly thought that Maura was. I feel like if I was Maura, I might have gone with them, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I thought that overall she took it pretty well. I mean, she had that moment of shock. Then she was kind of pissed. It was like literally, I've seen this online and I totally agree with it. It was going through the 5 stages of grief in
Mm,
30 seconds. It was
yeah,
like denial. No, no, no. She said that she kept waiting for him to say,
yeah,
just kidding.
yeah,
Then the anger, being sad, and then literally just accepting it. It didn't take her very long to say, well, good game, like fair play. He
yeah,
killed it.
yeah, yeah. Right. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a game.
What's
But
he
like,
supposed to do?
I know, but still, that would hurt my feelings a little bit.
Yeah, I think it would freak me out. And she kind of said that, when she was like, you'll never get a girlfriend, because it's probably just shocking and a little spooky how well he lied.
Yeah, I know.
Th-
That was actually a good comment from her. I was like, nice, nice dig.
yeah. So I feel like I would be thinking that, but then also I'd probably just be thinking like, oh my God, I'm such an idiot.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's tough. But okay, but
Tough.
I feel like what he did to Eric was just as bad. I was shocked that he voted out Eric.
I know. Okay. Yeah. I did not see that coming at all. I think because in his confessionals, he's been saying that it's him and Eric. He wants to ride with Eric. I don't know if he would have done it had Maura not been like, we'll kill Tara, I'll go along with your plan to kill Tara, which honestly, that was such a stupid move. Like they should have gotten Eric out first. They all agreed that they were going, because right after when Maura said, okay, Rob, I'll vote Tara out with you, she goes, but right after we have to vote Eric out. So it's just like us two at the end. Had
Hmm.
she not said that, I don't know if he would have turned on him. Like,
Yeah.
I think he might have gone to three and then just, had him and Eric both win. But I think because of it, like, he was kind of like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to go with it. It would have probably looked a little funky if he said, no, Maura, we're not doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or if he just said, yeah, we're doing it, but then voted her out, like, would she be more mad?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. They could have just done that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they were just going to vote out Mora and then those two were going to win.
Yeah, damn. I mean, you know what? It's ruthless, it's cutthroat, but the game is called Traitors.
Yeah.
And not for nothing, Eric won because of Rob. Eric was
Yeah.
not going to win this game had Rob not picked him to be a traitor.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like Eric didn't really put in that much work. You could tell that all of the plans, everything that they talked about, the strategy was coming from Rob 1000%. So part of me kind of wonders, would Eric have even really deserved it? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. I would have just felt so backstabbed if I was him
Oh,
because I'd be
1000%.
like, you clearly just want all the money to yourself.
But at the same time, like that is a lot of money. I guess
Yeah.
it depends. They're going to do a season with just civilians. And
Hmm.
I wonder if people would have the same reaction.
Civilians,
Muggles.
regular people.
But that, I wonder if people would have the same judgment because $200,000 compared to $100,000, that is significant money. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if
Yeah.
you actually had the chance to take the other 100K, I think a lot of people probably would. And I don't know if it would be seen as such like a bad move,
Yeah.
but I think there is this perception that for like this game, these influencers, celebrities, whatever, don't need the money anyway. But is that true? Maybe Rob really could use that money.
Yeah. I mean, I have a question. Like, what is Love Island? Like, what happens?
It's a
Have you
dating
watched it?
show. Yeah, I've seen it. So, well, I've watched some of Rob's season, but it's really long and there's so many episodes. It's just like not my show. Basically, it's people are trying to make a love connection. So you start off with the same number of girls and guys and they pair up and then they have these people called bombshells. So like new people, single people, men and women that enter the villa and kind of like shake things up because
Hmm.
they have these like ceremonies where you can either like switch the person you're partnered with or whatever. And at the end there is a winner. I think it's based on America's vote, like who their favorite couple is. And I want to say the
Hmm.
prize money is like maybe 100, 200,000.
Hmm.
So yeah, so I don't think had the best reputation on Love Island. I think he was kind of known for being like a little bit of a player. He didn't win, but
Hmm.
no, I don't think anyone expected him to have the smarts on this show because on Love Island, it was a lot about him just like being hot and he was hooking up with like a lot of different girls.
Oh, I would hate to be on Love Island.
No, I would hate to be on Love Island.
Oh,
Brittany, you would hate
I would
Love
hate
Island
it.
so much. Oh my God, you need to go. You have to watch like episode one of Rob's
Ugh.
season. You are gonna get 10 minutes in and be so over it. They have to, upon meeting each other, do this challenge where they have to like pick someone that they think they would want to make out with, and then they all just like make out within the first like 10 minutes of meeting each other. It's wild.
That is so strange.
It's
That is so awkward
so
and strange.
you would hate it, and they're like macking on each other.
And how do you not like let that get to you? Like I feel like I'd be so upset if someone was like, "Oh yeah, I don't want you anymore. I want this other girl." I'd be like,
No, I
"Damn."
know. I know. Well, you know what's funny that you say that because there was one. So Rob's first girl was on Love Island was called Leah, and she's now with this guy Miguel. They're still together after the show, like two
Oh.
years later. Yeah, but Miguel wasn't there yet, and she was originally paired up with Rob. She really, really liked him, and then this new bombshell comes in. I think her name was Andrea, and Rob starts talking to her, and there's this conversation that he has where he's trying to be gentlemanly, and it is literally like the worst thing you could say to a girl. He tells her, he's like, you know what, Leah, like I'm telling you this now. I am interested in her. it's not like you and I mean, you and I are great. We're doing great, but I am still interested in her. So I'm going to talk to her. But don't worry. If anything happens or if it becomes more, you'll be the first one to know. So I won't be blindsiding you. Thinking that he's being a good guy telling her this. And it's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck, Rob? This is so
Yeah.
messed up. Like, okay, you like me more, but you don't like me enough to say that you might let that it could get somewhere where you like her more someday. It's like, what?
Yeah. No, I'm like feel so cringy right now just thinking about it.
No, I could never go on that show. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, overall, I think great season, really entertaining finale. It was, I'm happy that Rob won. He earned it. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sad it's over.
He definitely, I will say, has like hot people privilege in there though.
Oh, 1000%. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, I liked how Andy Cohen hosted the reunion. I wasn't expecting that.
I did too. Oh, actually, a couple things on the reunion though. First off, the housewives were housewiving too hard at the reunion.
Mm, yeah.
Portia, you were the first person banished. No one cares about what you
Yeah.
have to say about this. She was taking up way too much time, and I thought that it was like dumb that they gave her that much airtime. Because like literally, I was like, when is this over? Like no one cares.
Yeah. That's like when I stopped watching when the last round of people came in. I was like, I don't even remember these people.
Yeah, don't care. I also did think that Candace didn't have the best showing at the reunion. To me, it felt like she was still a little salty and like
Definitely.
it didn't look great.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I totally got that vibe though too. I was like, you could tell that the housewives are like this is our territory, like we've been here. You guys are
Yeah,
new.
you're right. Like
Um,
we know how to reunion type of thing.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly. But yeah, otherwise I thought it was good. The main guy wasn't in it though, now I'm realizing.
What main guy?
The
Oh, Alan. Yeah, I don't know. That's
Yeah,
a good point.
yeah.
He was on Watch What Happens Live with Andy.
I like him. I like how they like make it like kind of over the top.
Yeah, same, same. No, yeah, me too. Should we talk Summer House?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think like a ton. I was trying to think back to what happened on this episode, and I don't think it was a ton. I think the main thing was the West and Jesse Solomon of it all with Sierra.
I think we haven't talked about the last two, but I don't remember what happened. I have some notes on it, but yeah, I don't even remember what happened the first one. I like that girl Mia.
I like Mia. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, all the new people are pretty solid.
Yeah.
But yeah, what did you think of Jesse telling West, I want to make out with Sierra, or like it might be in the works?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Jesse is out of line, but it's also like Wes, fucking grow a pair and be like, no.
I know. I know. Wait, I'm glad you said that
Yeah.
because I feel like people have said that the way that he addressed it with Jesse being like, "Oh, well the other guys think that what you said was weird and
Yeah.
they think that it's weird." It's like, "West, grow a pair.
Yeah.
Tell your friend you don't want him hooking up with your ex."
Yeah. Yeah. And I think it
Yes.
was actually the last episode when like it made it very obvious that he still like likes her. I was like, "Oh damn, he like likes her."
Yes.
Mm,
I thought it was weird that Jesse asked in the first place. I did not get
definitely.
that and I didn't like it. Like really of all the girls, I mean, I know you guys have chemistry. They clearly do and they get along great, but like you can hook up with anyone. You know what I mean? Why are
Yeah.
you literally going for like the one girl? Maybe that's why he's going for her
True.
because she is kind of like the one girl that's like technically somewhat off limits.
True. True.
I thought that was I would be so hurt if I was Wes. Like what the hell? We talk about Sierra all the time. And I feel like he's always encouraging Wes and Sierra and it's like where is this coming from?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did not like it.
I didn't like that either. I'm totally rooting for West, but I'm like, you gotta like man up a little here. And like, I feel like Jesse's like making the moves. Like they were like calling dibs, like Lindsay was saying. I loved that part with like Lindsay when
Yes.
he was like, "Whoa, you're so right." He was like, "Wow, they really do know." Um,
Yes.
but yeah, and he's like just letting it happen.
I
Um,
know.
I'm waiting for them to get together though, because I know that I've seen in previews that they like get together.
Yes, I hope that they do. And I think you're right. I think that is coming. I loved having Lindsay back.
I wrote my notes. I was like, okay, I officially like Lindsay.
She's so full of herself and like it's the Lindsay show, but you
Yeah.
know what you're getting with her and she does. I just love her like her takes, her commentary. She also looked amazing this
Yeah, I like her
episode.
clothes. I like her clothes.
She was like banging at that Ben single party or whatever when they were trying to set
Mm-hmm.
up those two. That was kind of
Mm-hmm.
funny.
Yeah, that was funny. I liked the part too where is it Bailey? Is that the blonde girl, the new one?
Yes.
Yeah, when she was like, wow, like Lindsay's just so good at flirting. And like they're showing it and it was just like it was funny. She's like,
Yes.
I like can't flirt. And she was like trying to flirt. And I was like, wow, actually Lindsay is great at flirting.
That is yes, that was a great part. That's hilarious. You could tell too when she was trying to flirt Bailey, like it wasn't hitting. She was so nervous. It was really funny to watch.
I'm hoping
Yeah.
she gets with Carl.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
I definitely saw something like that alluded to that in the preview.
I would like that. I don't know. I'm kind of ready for Kyle and Carl to like phase out and go into the city. Go to like the
Yeah.
city show. I think we need
Yeah.
Carl's like sweet and I like Carl, but he's not really bringing much in terms
Nothing.
of storyline.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
He really
into
isn't doing much.
he's not. But I'm into the season. Like I'm having fun. I look forward to watching it.
Same. I feel like the cast has like really good chemistry.
Yes. I feel like there was a few years ago where Summer House felt like it was really starting to taper off, just like kind of Vanderpump like.
Mm.
And I feel like this season it's been pretty good so far. So
I know. I wonder if Kyle and Amanda will be on the next season.
I don't know. I mean, I think I could see one of them coming back. I could see one taking the city, one taking Summer House. Oh, but did I tell you this? How she said on a Watch What Happens Live, she was like, she basically didn't rule out the possibility that her and Kyle could get back together. Andy asked her, like, do you think there's a world in which you would ever date him again? And she basically was like, I mean, we're much better as friends, but like, never say never.
Oh, that's
I
weird.
hope that never happens.
Yeah. It was weird to hear her say in the last one. She was like, yeah, I mean, like, we're still making an effort. Like, she was like, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm going to do anything to keep it like going.
Yeah.
I was like, that came out of left field.
Oh, but you know what though? That reminds me. This like just came out. She posted, I think it was on Instagram, a carousel of photos being like something about like best day ever. And it was she was hanging out with West and some of his friends. It was like a group of them. And in one
Hmm.
of the carousels, it's basically like it's her point of view and it's a guy standing up in front of her. She's sitting down and he kind of like puts his hand out behind him. So you can't see who it is because you only see his back, like the back of him. But he puts
Hmm.
his hand out and then she kind of like puts her finger in his hand.
Oh,
So people are like, wait, is this like kind of a
I wouldn't be
soft?
surprised.
Oh no, I think she's going to get snatched up quick.
Yeah, agree.
So that's kind of interesting to see if, what happens there. But yeah,
Yeah. Imagine if they both came on and they had different relationships.
that would be really crazy. I really hope though that if that were the case, that Kyle goes to the city show and Amanda stays
Yeah.
on
No,
Summer
true.
House. I hope.
Yeah. I mean, we're definitely team Amanda. Kyle
Oh,
sucks.
1000.
He's kind of a loser. I also love like low-key the cardboard cutouts. I think that's like a hilarious little
Oh,
like
I know.
thing that they added. But yeah, I can't remember now what happens in the next. I can't remember the preview for the next episode, but I think we're what, like a third of the way in?
I think so. I think there's been 4 episodes. So
Oh, that's it?
I think so. Maybe
Oh.
5.
Oh, I loved that they named the episode Heated Rivalry.
Oh,
Did you
yes.
notice that?
Yes. That's hilarious. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Um,
Just FYI, Brit, I gotta get going.
oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, it was a good episode. This is a good season. I mean, there's a lot of TV happening. Like there's a lot of TV happening. I feel like it's Southern Charm, Summer House. Oh, we'll talk next time about Bridgerton season 4.
Mm,
We also have Love is Blind. So like there's just a lot going on the
yeah.
TV front. We're being
Thank
fed.
God. We need it. We need
Need
it.
it. All right, everyone. Well, we hope everybody has a wonderful week. I think that we're going to have, if you're in the Boston area, some 50s this week, 60s days on the
Fingers crossed.
forecast. It's officially March. So we are at the finish line. 1 week from now, we are going to be having sunsets at 6:30. I love the first early days of spring when you start to like really feel those one-off
Yeah.
warm days.
Yeah.
Nothing like gets me more, builds anticipation, gets me more excited. So, a
Yeah.
lot to look forward to this week.
We got a little taste of that yesterday, but then it was a snowstorm again today. So, but yeah, make sure to like us, follow us, comment at us at snitchinpod on TikTok and Instagram. Go to our website, snitchinpodcast.com, and tell everyone you know about us.
Bye.
Bye.